It's an exciting morning on Gossip Gala, and yes, it is time to gossip. My name is God's Beauty Israel, aka the Lady Vibe, aka Planty Planty, aka Gossip Body. With me is the most talented, the most beautiful, Planty Planty, the baddest of the baddest. What's those plenty other things again?
Minister of Enjoyment, monumental, intercontinental, and obviously the baddest of the baddest.
Energy.
It's your fave girl, Oni Luana, and we are here to spill some tea today.
How are you, baby?
I'm great. How are you?
Give me this. I'm good.
It looks like we both had like a great weekend.
Yes,
I can see something new, I'm spotting something new, like what might it be?
Hey. I don't know.
Did you do something to yourself?
Of course I did. My hair, change of color.
Huh.
Then I went for,
Oh.
That's it.
Is that pink, purple? Orange, blue, green,
everything
yellow.
in between.
It's a rainbow. She has the entire rainbow on her hair.
Yes,
I kind of like it. I'm feeling it.
Thank
it gives
you.
a different vibe. It's giving. I'm about to go
what?
retro. I'm about to go. Want to go rogue. You're going rogue.
I like that. Maybe. How are you, Annie? How was your weekend?
I'm great. My weekend was great. I think I had a very great weekend. I went to the beach on Saturday with my girlies, which was really fun. A really woman power girls. Woman power girls supporting girls. Pictures what girls do typically, and then on Sunday, just was with family, and I went to go see my friend after. It was a great weekend. Oh, I went for dinner too. So yeah. Food. I'm still bloated, by the way.
I like it.
Still bloated.
I like it.
How about you?
For me, nothing different. I mean, we usually have, a different color for
The hair, the lashes. I can see you had like a self-care weekend.
Exactly.
Now when but it's skinning. I really like the new look. Maybe I'll switch this up the next time you guys see me, Sha. Who knows?
I can't wait. All right, so let's quickly dive into Street X. You already know there's always something happening there.
Definitely.
Only the name alone, whatever this person wants to say has to be ridiculous. I'm so sorry.
Tell us you're a Nigerian without saying a word. Energy security is one of the most pressing issues for many developing countries like Nigeria. And if there's going to be any meaningful progress, addressing our energy issues is non-negotiable.
I need to see light for my house. Make them do something.
Band A is expensive. I literally have to turn off all my appliances just to reduce costs.
We need light.
Introducing the Energy Outlook, your go-to show for everything energy. Every week, we'll bring you the latest insights, innovation, and in-depth analysis of Nigeria's energy sector. From policy discussions to regulatory insights, we'll analyze the key decisions influencing growth and sustainability in the energy sector. We'll bring you the human stories behind the headlines, giving you a personal perspective on the broader energy challenges. Join me every Friday at 6 p.m. for the Energy Outlook, your guide to the future of energy, where energy means business.
Thank you so much for staying with us. Now it's time to go straight into Street X. Yes, proper now. So before we left, we're saying something around doing Pepe, right? And again, only the name alone is giving me, what does this person have for us? But let me quickly read it out. And it says, The funniest thing about this billing matter is some men do it too, but you did never see women posting it on here. I'm not going to lie, but it's the truth. And you know one thing I think I should note is the fact that when men want to collect when they want to collect some things from you, they do it in a very manipulative manner.
They do.
It's true.
They do.
Let's not lie. Only what do you think
They
about
do.
it?
100%. You know, men are very calculated, and I think that's like something that like women need to start clocking.
Yeah.
Like, you really think like so most men think like, oh, like these men like, oh, like they don't know what they're doing, or like they're just, but like I'm telling you, like they are so intentional that everything they do, you know, is so intentional, and they know exactly what they be doing. And when they do want something from you or to get something from you, they will literally play with your buttons, manipulate you left, right, center, up, down, and every angle you could typically go to. You know, and they will get it because they know how to like sweet talk.
Yeah. And I feel like it's something women should actually learn.
Yeah. And I feel like that's where like most of like the manipulation comes from, because like all these men, like all they do is literally sweet talk. This, that.
And before you know, until not do, he likes me, so let me just do it. And you know
heavy on,
let me
she
just
likes me. So let me just
you see where that manipulating thing comes in, because you not hear the guy will not say something around, you know, baby, this thing I want you to do for me is for the future, it's for our future, you know, we should look at the future. That's the reason why I want us to do this thing, my guy. If you know, you know, but I mean, most of the times I feel like the fact that women don't actually come on social media to post it and talk about it is why it keeps happening. But when it comes to women things, it's all about social media. If a woman do this thing, the guy go run poster, the guy go telling guy, the guy go tell. But women, I feel like, because again, when you think about it,
it's embarrassing, you know.
Exactly,
you know,
that's what I wanted to say.
For us women. So
when you think about it, you're like,
we just tend to keep our mouths shut.
Because
like,
truly, you've actually acted stupidly.
Like I don't know what you're talking about. So like that's obviously like, you know, why like you more so, you know, see, you know, women being dragged or called out for like, you know, being manipulated. But like whereas like when it's a man doing it to a woman, it's more so like, oh my, like I can't believe like this guy just did me like this. It's like, let's just
lock up.
Like heavy on lock up.
Hey, let's just lock up.
Pushing,
I keep moving. Like
heavy on that.
Wahala. All right, moving on to this one. Olori has something for us, and she says people that reduce noodle spice while cooking think they are living healthier lives than the rest of us.
Reduce noodle spice.
Yeah, more like if you're making 2 noodles, for example, so you want to put one and probably 1.5 or something.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Then what's the point of you making the noodles? Because that don't be tasting good. In fact, it doesn't taste good. It doesn't taste good.
I think again, I feel like it depends on first of the noodles that we're talking about, because some are more. No, yeah, honestly, some are. I think some are more spicy to the other. Then wait now. Then I guess it. Then secondly, I think again the way you're going to prepare the noodles will actually tell how, you know, spicy you want it to be, how many of the spice you want to put in and all. So I really don't get it. That's why I feel like exactly
at the end of the day you're still eating flour. So
period.
Be done.
That's why I feel like whenever people are coming out as shade setting person, like, please get it right,
because
so that you don't sound stupid.
So seasoning is what is really adding to, like, come on now,
make it make sense.
Use your logic. You are dead as eating like 2 whole packs of flour.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
I beg. Olori, I'm so sorry, but this ain't working.
You didn't eat with that.
All right, moving on. Gozier is saying something, and this person says, I think broke babes should be automatically recruited into the army. What's in there happen now? I just feel like from the beginning of this tweet to the end of it, everybody's just going for each other. Which one is broke babe should be automatically recruited into the army? Gozier, can you rest? What do you think about this? I feel like this is big time shade, like big time.
It is big time shade, but I mean he's out here trying to say that, like, yo, like at this point, man. If
I'm not doing anything with broke babes.
Like, man, like you might as well just get into the army and do something for yourself.
Oh, wow.
Rather than, like, you know, just being broke. But like this is some shade.
Hey,
I mean,
this one is big, I beg.
Where the shade is attacking?
It's so direct,
I'm so sorry for them. I think broke babes should automatically, not even be recruited.
Exactly.
That's actually so crazy.
Do you understand?
But
more like saying they are useless. They don't have anything to offer and all. Like,
no,
I mean,
not necessarily. He's just saying that, like, well, it's better, you know, they put their efforts or do something
into something else. The fact that they are broke, they really cannot bring in. I feel like that's what it is. you're just looking at them and saying, say you don't get money. There's
Sure.
nothing you can bring to the table. So just look for something else. I know
Damn.
that's a lot. All right, Cassandra Collins has something, and this one says, I'm convinced Nigerian parents genuinely hate saying boyfriend or girlfriend. Once you're in a long-term relationship like this, it's fiancé straight. Nothing concerned them with ring.
What do you mean? No.
This is deep.
No, I can't really relate to this one.
Why, Kemi? I feel like I feel like to some extent I kind of understand what this person is saying, because let's look at it like this. Now, culturally, now you know that if you've spoken to your older parents and all, you would say that they care less about this whole boyfriend, whatever. Their own is, this guy now pursue when you want marry Abi, marry him. Do you understand?
I get what you mean.
That's what they are more focused about. They care less about what the journey is like. They care less about the person in question. Sometimes they've not spoken to the person so much. Only one look. They don't. This guy dresses well.
I thought you were trying to say
they already
that,
give you that pitchment. Like, you guys are supposed to get married and all. They care less about the ring. They care less about what we care about. I mean, I've heard so many people say, my boyfriend, my husband, proposed to me. You get a story like that, and you hear her say, I want him to propose to me, probably in our anniversary or so. Because back then it wasn't like a big deal.
Yeah.
Unlike now. Now you go say first, you go first date, then you go come, propose to me. We go do big engagement. I mean, there's a lot of spendings that we attach to dating and finance and all of it that we do now. Exactly.
Literally.
So, yeah.
Okay, no, I hear that. I do agree. Yeah, word to moms.
Anyway, we'll be all right eventually.
Well.
There's just a lot. All right, going straight into the gossip of today. I feel like there's a lot of teas to be spilled, actually. Let's start from what Jemima Osunde have for us. And she says, actors are being forced to be content creators online. Do you agree? I feel like I hear her, but
No, yeah, so I think I understand what she's trying to say, but
Tell
just
me.
like you said, the word is And then again, it's a thing of where, like, you must understand that, like, you're living like you're like in a growing community, in a growing age, and in a digital age. Most people now, use social media as a form of, marketing, broadcasting, and growth, to push their businesses, to push their careers, and to build themselves, right? So anything you almost do right now, like in today's economy, goes hand in hand, with social media, because somehow, somewhere, social media plays a role in, the growth of whatever you're doing, typically, right?
True.
So obviously, as an actor, well, they're not wrong, because, like, obviously, like, for you to, like, promote your film, promote your movie, whatever, you're going to have to, like, be able to, like,
Follow the
create
trends.
content, follow trends, and be able to, like, push things out. That's what people are, attracted to nowadays. Like, that's what catches, people's attentions. So it's just, like, I don't feel like you're necessarily being forced, but, like, obviously, like, well, if you're not, out there, like, you probably wouldn't get casted over like other people who are doing that, because like they're using like the platforms to push out content. And literally something about being, it's not even you have to be a content creator, no. You just have to like tap into like today's like
trends and all,
today's age, like today's society, like I mean, this is how people are growing right now, so it's like, why do you want to be left out?
Right. Heavy on what you said. I feel like you've actually just said it all, because again, like I said, I hear what Jemima is saying, but again, because if you look at the trends, if you look at what's going on, it's the tech age. So why not embrace it? But I feel like all the things she states here, she's seeing tech as coming to take the job and all of that, instead of her seeing it as something that's supposed to assist
that's
you.
What she should,
that's what it's supposed
to help even grow like your personal brand. And it's not even just actors, like people that work 9 to 5, people
business,
anything,
literally.
that work 9 to 5 also like tied to social media and creating content, because how else do you really want to like catch the attention and like grab yourself an audience? Like you have to be able to like do something side apart from like being like, I don't know, do you get what I'm saying? And it's like when she's like, okay, like actors are being like forced, it's not like they're being forced, but like it is typically like like encouraged, and like it's the like more beneficial thing to do for your career. But it's like, if you don't have to, and if you choose not to, well, you shouldn't just be complaining. You shouldn't just complain when other people are casted over you, because like, I mean, they have like more presence, like they command more audience. So clearly,
I mean, that literally just sums it up. All right, let's quickly check the reaction of people on this story. The first person says, "Do you really understand how these things?" Okay, do you really understand how these things work, Sha? If you got a movie for yourself, then you have to go as far as you can to push it on this space. Who pushes, so your movie can sell. Honestly, and I wanted to add to what you said, Ernie, which is the fact that all the streaming platforms now, people make money from it. You have
Yeah.
YouTube, you have Netflix. So tell me how, if you're not pushing your movies for people to go and watch it, how do you intend to make money?
Or how do you even intend to like push your own self and like your own brand out there? It's like, and nowadays people are actually casting people with social media, like that's what we want to see. Like we want to see, like, our favorite, like whether it's influencer, just like, our favorite, like, content creator, like, starring something. So like that's what is catching the attention of people. So I feel like you shouldn't get it twisted. It's not like you're forced to, but like if you do want to, like, grow and better your career, it's something that like you should take a look into and like, just not like do it often, like not like, like bug yourself out with it, right? But like, just try like from time to time, like put some content out there. It never really hurts.
I mean, it's one. I think one of the problems again, many people have is the fact that there's this mindset of the only thing we do on social media is dance. Do you understand?
No.
And I feel like you need to first of all open your heart to wanting to know exactly what they do there.
Bro,
because
you barely even see people dancing now. You have,
do you understand?
Things like,
there's so many other things,
like different challenges, different get ready with me, different reels, different vlogs, just different pictures, just a bunch of different things. Like, I mean, there's a whole bunch of things you could really do when it comes down to, like, creating content and trying to, like, grow your brand.
Yeah.
And because, like, I'll also call it, like, a form of investment, because, like, by creating, like, content, like, you're investing in yourself, because, like, you're putting yourself out there,
yeah.
like, you're growing your brand, right? So it's like, it goes hand in hand, really. Like, you need to know how to, like, invest in yourself in order to, like, grow, or, like, move from, like, the position you are now to a higher position, I would say.
I feel, I mean, to just end this, to wrap up the story, right? I feel like there's just a problem with change as well. Many people have an issue with change. If when, the likes of Jemima started, that it's not really that time where we had, like, social media and where people have to dance and all. So right now, she's of course, she's going to be seeing it as a very rigid system where you are forced to do this. Unlike before, where you had, like, normal private marketers do the marketing of the films and all. You don't see anybody coming on social media to come and dance and all. But right now, you have to do what you got to do to ensure that people watch it. But I mean, it's really just working with the trends. That's really how I see it. Given that the world is changing, everything is evolving. Just work in line with it.
And techie age, man. Like,
just work with it.
Get with the program.
Simple.
Boom.
Yeah, all right, moving on. Speaking of the boom that he just did now.
Boom.
I don't know what's going on with Kes Daniel, but this is what he said. He says, why I still live like a poor man. So let me quickly read it out. And it says, Nigerian singer Kes Daniel discusses his perspective on wealth and happiness. He reveals that despite his success in the entertainment industry, he continues to live modestly, stating that he no longer chases money. Instead, money chases him. Because Daniel highlights the paradox. The paradox where happiness often diminishes with the accusation of wealth, noting that many wealthy individuals live in sadness despite their riches, which takes us back to the song Tenny sang earlier this year.
Money can't buy you happiness.
Exactly. So I want us to talk about it a bit, because really that's the angle he's coming from, right? What do you think about that particular sentence? Money don't buy happiness. No,
to be very honest, money can't buy you happiness, right? But that doesn't stop you from
making money,
wanting to have money, or from making money, because money does give you, like some sort of, like, comfortability, like in your situation, like some sense of, like, safety, or I would say security, and also just like some sense of, like, power. But like it doesn't necessarily, like, satisfy, your emptiness, or like, it doesn't bring happiness. I mean, like, yeah, it can make me slightly happier when I'm sad about certain things, but it's not gonna, like, take away, like, all my pain, or all, like, my sadness. So typically, like, money can money can buy you happiness. But it can sort a lot of problems that it can do.
I feel like,
but like inner peace, inner happiness, like those things, money can buy you that.
Emphasis on that. And I feel like, I think it's this mentality of again, I really don't know why. Probably it's because of the population of poor people in Nigeria. So there's that mentality of you have to make money for you to be happy. I mean, I feel like that's what happens. For anybody you see right now, if you're having a conversation with a person, the next thing you're hearing the person say is, "Oh, I know they okay, oh, money I define, oh, this, so, it's crazy, man."
Because people have, like you said, this mentality that like, okay, like in order to be, like what I call them, the poor. Okay, let me just say, the poor. So the poor, because like, so they look at things and like they see things on like a global scale, right? It's not like they really like know what's really happening, like on the inside. Like they just see like people like splurging money here, there, doing this, being able to go here, buy this, whatever. And it's like to them, those people are living comfortable.
Yeah.
Whereas to them, like no, they're not comfortable. They could barely eat. They're hustling every single day. Like they're still not making ends meet, right? So it's like to those people, of course, it's like, well, if I do acquire certain amount of money, I will be down here like the happiest man on the planet, because like in my head, like all the problems I thought I had, I'll be able to like sort out. Whereas like when you actually do acquire that money, you come to realize that like, okay, just because I have this much of money doesn't stop problems from occurring, doesn't stop things from happening, you from being like sad, and it doesn't stop you from still struggling like with having inner peace or inner satisfaction with yourself.
Honestly, because heavy on that mentality, that's the reason why at the end of the day, you see people want to do certain things to make money. You see people want to kill other persons to make money.
Like
do you understand? Yeah, because there's already that mentality that everybody kind of, absorb that, once you have money, you solve all your problems in the world. Do you understand? But they forget that, the problems will still be there. Emphasis on inner peace. Do you understand? Imagine after you've done whatever you did to make money and you still don't have peace. Then how have you, result to, having happiness and all of that? So I think we should first of all start changing that mindset. Yeah. Because again, for me, happiness is really about where exactly you're comfy about. If you take this particular course, are you okay with it? How do you feel inside of you? Do you understand? Again, right, I feel like one of the reasons why we probably still have this kind of conversation is when we always rely on, material things to generate that happiness for us. Exactly. Instead of we, trying as much as possible to be happy. Exactly.
True happiness actually, just comes from me, like, being at peace, like from within, because like once you're at peace from within, I promise you, like nothing can like disturb you, or, like
even
like,
when you don't have that money, you'll be fine.
Even when you don't have that money, you will still have that like inner peace and like that satisfaction that just comes with being at peace. That's what real happiness is. But that being said, I'd rather be crying in a Lambo than be crying in a like. But I still don't buy happiness, baby. Don't.
No. Take us back. But you prefer to cry in a Lambo. Are you being serious there?
Or
you're just joking?
My tears would be like, I'll just be like.
But do you know what people actually mean when they say, crying in the Lambo?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
No, me, I'll stay in my Camry, babe. What? No way.
Wait, what do you mean?
You said you would always prefer to, cry in your Lambo and all. And that's what I was asking you. Do you know, like,
Is that, like, a different thing apart from what I really think it is?
Wait, what do you think it is?
Crying, like, I rather, like, like, money doesn't bring happiness, but, like, I'd rather, like, have money and be able to, like, do things and, like, not have money and not have inner peace, too.
So you'd be okay with having money and not have inner peace?
That's not what I'm saying.
But literally, like, that's what that phrase somehow means. For those that get it, because again, when you hear people say,
when I say like I'd rather like cry in a Lambo or whatever, it's like I'm still good, but it's like I'd rather like be sad, like not really like sad, like not like I'm sad and suffering.
This baby,
like, I'm chilling, so like I'm not even really like sad.
Okay.
Don't worry.
I got you. If you don't get it, don't get it. Yeah, okay. All right, moving on to what Alibaba has for us today, and it has I have caught my friends' wives at governors' houses philandering.
Philandering is crazy,
bro.
I like that word, philandering.
Are you a bit serious? Why?
Philandering.
But
so all you ladies be philanderings. Do your husbands know that you're philandering?
Hey, when you see. Is it one thing I like about this story?
What?
Emphasis on bro code. Because again, I don't know Ali Baba was too cold on this one. Because if you see, did you listen to this podcast with me?
I didn't,
Did you-
I didn't listen to the podcast.
God.
I read it though. I read about
Like, let's talk about it a bit, right?
Okay.
Now you go to certain places according to him.
Word.
I mean, been to like the governor's house and all of that, and you're seeing certain women there that I mean, you're probably your friends or your acquaintance, whatever. I mean, their wives and all, and you're looking at them and you're like, hey, hi. I mean, all of you do all of that, right? Now, when you guys are now like in a different event and you're seeing the same women with their husbands, and instead of you to like acknowledge the fact that you've seen this woman somewhere, instead of doing that, you're like,
You act
hey,
like,
how
yeah.
are you? I've not seen you in a long time. Did you travel? What happened to you? And all of that. More like just pretend like he has not seen them, in a long time and all.
Mm-hmm.
Then at the end of the day, you see the women giving him that thank you so much, gratitude, whatever. Back of my head, I'm like, this is happening in Lagos here. Hey,
Oh, you didn't know?
God.
You didn't know?
Oh, Salo boy, it's important that I use that word.
You didn't know?
What do you think about the story? It's crazy to
I
me.
think that women are out here philandering.
It's crazy to me. What exactly? Like, you see the problem. Right?
Philandering.
When I hear this kind of stories, right?
What killed
It-
me was when he was like, when they'd come out of the room. And then the governors or the people in Paris would smack them bum and say,
Yeah,
go back,
go
I'm
back
not
in, I'm not
done
done with you.
What the hell?
But again, that's what
the
it
helly?
is.
What the heliante?
Honestly, when I saw the story, it's funny because again, I mean, given the broker whatever from Alibaba, but at the same time, it's not because looking at like marriage and what it's supposed to be and what the society and what people are making it look like right now, it's crazy.
It's not a thing of bro code though, because like if it was bro code, like he would be telling their husbands that like
No,
he saw them. It's more of a thing of where like let me just mind my like I
Something
know
like that.
see,
Yeah, but
like I know see waiting I know supposed
But
to
the,
shall,
the
so
fact,
let me face my
the
friends.
fact that the women had to give him that, oh, thank you so much, I see
No,
what
because,
you did.
because they
in my
know they know that like okay like well obviously like he knows what they did, right? So it's like the fact that like like he did not out them or like he just not bother to like mention it. It's like well thank you. Like
more like I'm seeing him as a coded person. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
so
you have to be coded for you to be able
would-
to do something like
you wouldn't
that.
say it's bro code. You just say
Yeah, I would just say it's
he's-
coded.
He's,
Okay.
he's coded. Okay,
coded.
he's coded or more so like he just likes to
But it's crazy to me.
likes to hold his side. Like just let me face my friends and face
What would you do actually if you're in that shoe?
What do you mean? Like if I saw someone's. What's my? I didn't see.
I didn't see shit.
What's my business? As how see you where?
I'll be
When?
aware.
Huh.
May you not be seen and you go cause spoil the relationship.
Was I even present to even know if I was to see you or you were to see me or we were to see ourselves?
Nice.
No.
Your own goes to another
It
level.
was, the other spectrum.
Oh my God.
baby.
But it's crazy, bro. Like,
It is crazy. What would you do? They don't see them, right?
No,
Yeah?
of course I
Okay.
do not say. You normally, say me, I dey like mind my business.
On-
Waiting no
God.
concern God's with, no
On
concern God's with.
God.
Simple.
On G.
But honestly, it's crazy, man. Like when I saw this story, I'm like, wow, this is
But
interesting.
then again, this why? Let me ask you a question, right? Like, why do you think like these women, philander?
That's the
commit
problem.
Adultery? Like,
Like-
is it the money? Is it like their husbands aren't satisfying them in bed?
Oh,
like,
Lord.
what do you think it really is?
So
you know
the
what?
truth is,
I think it's the fact that like their husbands like no longer like satisfy them in beds.
oof, that's
That
a
and
lot.
also like also like somewhat like monetary like value, but like most of these women are like already like established like in their own in their own sex or whatever.
yes.
So more so I just feel like their husbands probably just aren't doing it right, like aren't doing it right like they used to.
I feel like no matter the excuse that we even paint out for them, you just cannot justify the action. It's
No,
simple.
I'm not
No,
justifying
I
it,
get
so,
it. I get. No, I'm not saying you are.
yeah.
It's just crazy to me. Like, it's either for the money, whatever. Because again, women, more money is always what we want. We want more money. It's simple. Then
More
it's either maybe
money
the sex, maybe the man, maybe if the husband comes back home late and is like, I can't do this, can we do it tomorrow? And there's always reschedule and all of that for sex. So it's important.
It's
maybe
like,
it,
when are you
it can
going to
it can
service
it can
me?
be exactly.
When
so
are
it
you
can
gonna service me?
It's crazy, man.
Like I don't know, like you husbands need to continually
Anyway.
service your wives. If not, she's gonna be philandering. Philandering on the streets of
But
Lagos, and it's very
crazy.
dangerous out.
It's
It's very dangerous
Because
and vicious out here.
We're
whoa.
going to talk about you soon.
Whoa.
Even though Alibaba can be
Whoa.
coded, I'm very sure there are people that are not coded.
I feel like we should start name dropping 1 or 2 or 3 or 4
Aye,
people.
it
Like
will help.
just to spice up
Ash,
things.
oof.
A little bit of drama
It
here
will.
and there, because. It's okay.
Oh, that's going to be
Maybe
chaotic, I beg.
No, by tomorrow I'll have a
Anyway,
list.
oh yeah, no.
I'll have
It's
a
going to be
list.
chaotic, but at the same
But
time,
all you ladies flandering and coming, not
Nah.
even just all you ladies, because also the men in question,
Oh,
you know
of course
you know you're
now.
married, you know you have a whole ass family, so it's like, what are you doing to? I mean, like, why can't everyone just stop committing adultery? All in all, like,
Make it make sense to me,
like,
man.
what is adultery really doing? For
Just,
you?
like, if you know that, if
you know that thing you're doing is bad,
if
but
you know that you
yet-
cannot stay with one person, my guy, you guys should just go. Like, I don't know why people feel like it's important. Honestly, like, it doesn't make any sense to me because, again, you know that you cannot be with one person. You want to be with everybody. How about you stop? How about you stop being with that one person and just be with everybody?
heavy on you want to be with everybody. That's crazy.
Like,
though,
I mean, it's crazy. No, honestly, it's crazy because it makes sense. You
right
guys,
now, like, let me tell you, like, a lot of people don't have shame right now. We're living in a very shameless society.
I mean, what do we even really expect? Really, what do we expect? We'll be all right
society.
eventually. We will be all right eventually.
Amen.
These women be waiting. Call them again. Tell them.
Huh?
These women be waiting. Call it again now.
Oh, the shameless thing.
Yes, now.
Oh yeah, we're living in a very shameless society. Very, 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 very shameless. These women are shameless, and so are the men. In fact, everyone is shameless. Nigeria is shameless.
Hey, wait. Why did you take it to Nigeria?
No, come on, cry me for choosing. Why
Why did you take it to Nigeria, like, bro?
I beg.
Hey, wait.
I beg.
At first,
I'm so sorry.
It was coming down in my head, and I just heard.
I was quoting a famous, quote. Yeah,
Okay.
a famous quote. Like, it wasn't.
It wasn't
really-
touch on that.
yeah.
Slip of the tongue.
I'm giving credit to the
Anyway,
quote itself.
but honestly speaking, I mean, there needs to be a change for real. These are the kind of things that, I mean, we should not be hearing. I never marry. I don't already do. Yes, they get one woman when they don't already. They tell auntie, please, I'm not done with you. Can you go back in? That's crazy to me. Like,
I mean, where are your husbands and kids at that very timing?
That's if the husband is not even doing the same thing. But
Oh, Chim. Oh,
this is
Chim
Lagos.
Dilim.
So yeah, we expect the
Chim
worst.
Dilim. That's actually true.
Oh wow! So it's not
Chim
him
Dilim.
again.
No, now I started saying, oh, Chim Dilim.
Oh wow!
Oh, Chim
Incredible.
Dilim. It just makes so much sense to me. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like people would catch on with me.
Oh, Chim the limb.
Oh,
Chim the
Dilim.
limb.
Oh, Chim
Nice,
Dilim.
nice. You'll tell me what it meant when we come back.
It's you-
You don't know what it means, Abby. I
Oh,
was
God.
expecting. Oh, on God,
I don't know.
I know.
Oh,
I know you
God,
do
I
not
don't
know it.
But it just sounds like something that should be said. Oh, Chim Dilim.
Chai. All right, you guys. That's the new thing we're learning. Let's go on the short break, guys. To come out with more aggressive for you. Stay with us.
Hey there, what's poppin'? Abayomi Alvin here, content creator, actor, producer, filmmaker, and keep it locked down. Gossip Gala. Don't change that dial, so, you know.
It's your favorite dancer, Ben Dancer, and I'm giving a special shout out to Gossip Gala. Keep watching, stay tuned.
Shout out to Gossip Gala. Keep doing the good work. Keep giving us the tea. And yes, well done.
Hey, what's up? My name is Jide J. Blaze Oyegbile. I'm a filmmaker based in Lagos, Nigeria. And this is Gossip Gala. Keep watching Gossip Gala because they keep talking about trending news and it's been said by pretty people.
Ndibam, my people, the name is Oluchi, the Igbo Blondie. I'm a broadcast journalist and television producer, and you are watching Gossip Gala. They're doing so good. Like, this show, if you're not listening to this show, if you're not watching this show, I don't know what you're doing, because this is where the tea is, okay? All right, take us there, guitar.
Hello, everyone. My name is Paul Utomi. I am an actor, writer, director, producer, voiceover artist. Please do me a solid and check out Gossip Gala. It's a fun show that gives you the juiciest gossip in town. Please check it out. Thank you.
Hey, God.
And we are back.
Oh, Chim Dilim, we are back.
Oh, man, God, that word.
Like we never
Anyway.
left back. Like
yes,
we
we're back,
never
we're back,
left.
we're back, we're back.
'Cause we
Honey, how you
never
feeling?
left. I'm feeling great. The tea is ting so far.
I like that.
I'm really enjoying.
Has
like,
any story,
No.
No
Well,
story
I
has
feel
hit
like-
you up right now.
Not really, but I feel like the
Okay.
second batch of tea is about to slap.
Oh yeah, now. So we'll know which one will hit you.
All
All
right.
right. So this one is from Two Baba. I think it's this one that will hit me because me, I'm not tired of all these people. And it says I've been kidnapped.
What?
Me personally, I'm tired. But let me quickly read this out. And it says Nigerian singer Innocent Dibia, popularly known as Tu Baba, humorously addresses report initiated by his mother, who filed a missing person report with the DSS, that's the Department of State Services, claiming the family was unaware about his whereabouts. While performing at the recent comedy show, Tubaba sarcastically remarked that the event was intended to raise ransom money for his alleged kidnappers, stating, "Allegedly, I've been missing. Allegedly, I've been kidnapped. So as I come a cappella show, how this show is to generate money for the kidnappers to release me."
What the hell? I don't understand.
So, remember that time where we talked about
when
the
he
fact,
said that,
his mother said he was missing and
Uh-huh.
Natasha tied him with
So it was only
beads and
a
all of
joke
that.
or what?
Yeah, of course. I mean, obviously,
Clearly,
it's what
yeah.
he's saying, yeah. But again, in my head, I'm
What
like,
type of
okay,
sick
what's...
shit?
Do you understand?
What type of
What's
sick
the
game
need for
or
this
what's
one?
going on here? Like, bro, I'm only telling
Should
the
I-
story, I beg, please.
Should I be honest? Now, both Natasha, that's the Natasha Idibia, both him,
Oh, you already calling her
Innocent
Natasha
Idibia. She
Idibia.
don't add the Idibia. What do you
Okay,
expect?
no.
Then Annie, maybe Annie for growth, but if not, please, these people blogs, please don't carry them. Because it's no longer relevant.
Why are we even going too far? Sorry,
Do you
guys.
get-
So today would be the last day like we actually ever do, address any
Because,
issues regarding,
I mean-
Two-Face, Idibia, Natasha,
Yeah.
Honorable, whatever Natasha.
Whatever that is.
But like, yeah, we may touch on Annie here and there.
Yeah, for her growth, because again, I've been seeing the things she's been doing to it. I want to say well done to her. But you see Two-Face and that babe.
You guys are not making sense
Please.
anymore. Like right now, I
Exactly.
feel like you guys are just
We
like,
already
taking
know-
us
we-
like
We already,
round a wild
do you understand?
goose
We already
chase.
know they are together, so let's keep it at that. This one that he came out to say allegedly I've been missing. Dude, somehow I feel like this is like an insult to the mother, just in case he does not know. Yeah, because again, coming out to say like allegedly I've been missing, allegedly I've been kidnapped. When we know this is exactly what your mother said, that did you know about your whereabouts and you feel like you're missing and all of that. Even though we didn't get any update about whether that was true until
Yeah.
now, him not coming back to say it. In my head, I'm like, can
Man,
you rest,
To
please?
God be the glory.
Away.
To God be the
I wasn't
glory.
expecting that. But yeah, moving on. We have another interesting story here. This one I actually find this to be very fascinating because not until I think on Saturday or so, I did not know that we had a female version of Portable. Yeah, you got it, Abby. Exactly. Let me
Who is the
quickly read.
female version of
Let I read
Portable?
them out now. And it says Lizzie Anjorin. I don't know if that pronunciation is correct. Blast Tope Alabi again. Leaks 4 million naira payment receipt. Nollywood actress Lizzie Anjorin publicly criticized gospel singer Tope Alabi for allegedly refusing to perform at her birthday celebration despite receiving 4 million naira payment from Anjorin's fans. Anjorin expressed her disappointment, accusing Alabi of unprofessional behavior and hypocrisy. I would like you to tell me if I will explain it better. Then you tell me if the action of Alabi, if it was unprofessional, right? For continuation, and says she emphasized her past support for Alabi during the singer's controversies and questioned Alabi's decision to back out upon realizing Anjorin was the celebrant. As of the article's publication, Tope Alabi has not issued an official response to these allegations. So let's quickly state out this story now, right? Now, Lizzie was having a birthday. That should be like either on Saturday or not really sure about the date. But she was having a birthday, right? And somehow, Tope was the person that was, called upon to sing on her birthday. So you know the interesting part, right? I feel like I want to first of all start with Tope, right? Because again, how are you going to sing for a party for someone and you really don't know about the person? I find that to be very funny, right? But that's by the way. So literally, Lizzie's fans, they put money together and they sent 4 million naira to Tope Alabi's husband, because they wanted Tope to come and sing at Lizzie's birthday, right? So on getting to Lizzie's birthday, that's Tope and her husband. On getting there, they found out that this is the person that she's coming to sing for that's Lizzie, right? And at that immediately they felt like Tope felt like she doesn't want to sing, she doesn't want to be there and all. So she spoke to her husband. The husband refunded the celebrants, the fans, they refunded their money. and they left the premises.
Yeah.
So when Lizzie found about it, when she found out about the whole story, she was pissed and all, and she felt like, oh, probably was an insult to her or whatever. And she came on social media and she rants as usual. You know what Portable can do. So the female version, what do you expect? Exactly. So she rants about it and all. And, you know, like I said, there was something she stated here, which I feel like we need to talk about, which is the unprofessional behavior and hypocrisy from, according to her, to Tope Alabi. The fact that this babe felt like, I don't want to sing for this woman. I don't want to sing for her. And she immediately told her husband they refunded back the money and she left immediately. Do you think that's an unprofessional behavior?
To some extent, I would say yeah, because it's not like anything like, you know, well, from the story you've read, right? It's not like anything like, you know, occurred prior, like there was anything that, you know, occurred that would make her, you know, come.
But given
wait,
the kind of
wait,
person that she is on social media.
Also, so obviously, so that's the thing. Like, obviously, you are being called to come and do something, right? Obviously, before you do go somewhere, you must know where you're going.
That's
and
where
who
I'm
you're
faulting
going
Tope.
to. You don't go to someone's events the day of their events, the day of their special day, and all of a sudden, I hear the fact that like you gave back the money, but like that doesn't still ruin the fact that like that was still very much unprofessional. You didn't say anything prior. You even got there, and then all of a sudden you just can't sing for me. Like you can't even give me like, you know, a valid reason. Like I would be fuming. Like honestly, like it is disrespectful. And then again, like okay, she's a gospel singer, right?
Yeah.
Then again, like I don't want to bring this whole, but I swear to God, I we meant to, you know, love our neighbors like we love ourselves, you know, like love our brothers and sisters, and like you know, do unto others as you want them to do unto you.
Yeah.
So in other words, her behavior was wrong. It would have been a different case if, you know, the Lizzie babe, you know, asked for her to perform at the party.
Right.
And, like, you know, she had told the Lizzie babe prior that, hey, look, like, this is something I can't do, or I can't attend, or I can't make it. Okay, cool. But, like, you've agreed to something. You've even, like, collected payments. You get there on the day, like, my guests are there. I'm there. It's my birthday. And then all of a sudden, like, you can't perform for me. No, I would be livid.
I actually agree with you, because again, when I saw the story, in my head I'm like, it was again, everybody was, you know, even tackling this Lizzie girl, and they're like, why is she even she's talking too much,
it doesn't matter about her personality on social, like let's push aside, you know, her
sentiments
as a person,
and all of that.
You know,
let's
sentimental
face
values. Let's face reality, and, you know, like morals, what is right and what is wrong. What was it, Lala? Tope, sorry. What Tope did to Lizzie was wrong.
I agree, actually.
And
because
that's the end of the story.
So this is it here. I don't have an issue whether she returned the money or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm more concerned about the fact that how are you even going to, you know, sing for someone and you don't know about the person?
Bro, that's what I'm saying.
Who does
you
that?
don't
Like,
show up somewhere without
so
even knowing where you're going to. So, and what type of gospel singer are you yourself? Like, please.
No,
like,
I'm not going to insult her. I'll just insult the particular.
You know, it's such silly behavior. Like, I would, like, bro, grown women acting silly, because it's silly behavior. I can't lie to you, man.
Anyway,
heavy on anyway, because
I don't know, man. When I saw the story, it was very funny because everybody else was really like, probably the reason why Tope was because of, you know, like I said, the character.
Put
the kind
away
of things
that we're doing business, okay? My character or what I do online does not, you know, concern, you know, any business transactions we make.
Like that.
I paid you for a service. You're meant to come and, you know, do the service. You can't just, you know, come and unexpectedly, you know, you're canceling on me because, quote unquote, you should have done your research.
I mean,
it is do your findings.
Exactly. You know, even before collecting the money. Yeah.
It is really do your findings.
Like,
so
it's
Tope
funny
is
how,
at fault.
I mean,
she's at fault to me, and yeah, like it doesn't matter about like that has nothing to do with like the transaction or like, you know, the deal they made. So word to moms.
Hey. Well, Hallard. All right, so that's that about that. Moving on now to the main Portable himself. Are you ready? Hey, I'm not even ready for that. Tell me.
You know what? See, I can't lie. I think we need to give Portable like 10 strikes. After the 10th time, we can't speak about him again because just like Baba, Two-Face, CDB, or whatever his name is. Like, we're also counting, like, his days are numbered on this show.
That got me,
Possible
bro.
your days are numbered on this show, because at this point, we know you just want to trend. You just want to say something here and there.
Is it
this
particular one that he has for us? It got me so pissed this morning.
Bro.
When I saw it, I'm like,
what kind of stupid? My guy just wants to. That's what I'm saying. Because he's not. See, Portable is someone who is actually like, like, I feel like he's living in denial, and he's lying to himself that, like, he's a globally established artist when he's not. So right now, because he's not, like, no one is hearing his name, like, he's like dying out, right? So I feel like he's looking for, like, any little thing he could say that would just put him, like, in some blog, in some post, or just like, his name stays relevant somehow, somewhere. But to be very honest, man, like, there's nothing this guy is really doing right now. Nothing. And like you said, that story is just about to piss me off because no one is meant to hold your hand to literally, like, help you build your future and, help you build your life.
That's not even the case. See, if you said this one, I even say is even too much. Yeah, because you saying that Olamide did not support you. I have a problem with that.
Oh,
I have a problem with that. First of all, the Zazuze, Olamide was in it. That's that's one of the reasons why the music is known today. Secondly, if you look at the music video of this Zazuze, you would literally know that it's Tijo Mori that did that.
That's what I'm saying.
Olamide, I mean, you paid Tijo Mori for him to do a music video for you.
Olamide gave him, the platform, and it was him saying for me that, like, Olamide. No. Like he said Olamide, like, did not hold my hand. I'm so sorry. He already put you, such a big limelight. You do what you have to do with that. Like, you can't just, get into somewhere and then expect someone to, like, baby you through every single steps. Like, people have, like, their own selves, their own lives, their own businesses, like, their own shit to pretty much, like, worry about, other than, like, you. Olamide did the best that he could, he put you where you needed to be, and it was left for you to literally, like, carry on the work and to continue and to go on. And now you're trying to come and say that, like, he did not support you. Like, you are just ungrateful and you are just confused.
Yeah. Like I said before, I'll try first of all, I'll try as much as possible not to be angry, because again, it is something that doesn't make any sense to me. It's so insensitive for you to talk. Do you get?
Yeah.
First of all, you say that Olamide have supported you, because I don't even know what the hell that means, right? This guy literally, I'm very sure he literally was the one that paid Tijo Mori. Do you know how much Tijo Mori, like, collects for him to do a music video for you? It was Tijo Mori that did the video.
My brother's music video. So
you should know the amount. Do you understand? Then secondly, he literally dropped a verse for you. What else are you expecting for him to bring you on to YBNL?
He literally put you on the limelight.
I'm confused.
Like, at that point when Zazu dropped, that's when everyone started talking, Chinese music is actually Chinese music. That's when, like, things start. And, like, if you were smart, you would have, like, you would have capitalized, and, like, you would have, like, picked up on that. But you weren't. And you wanted someone to pretty much, like, physically hold your hand and say, hey, do this, do that, go here. And it doesn't work that way. Like it is your life at the end of the day, right?
You know what? Why I'm literally so pissed was after he said all of those things, they not gave the grace to Skepta. They not said it was Skepta that made him who he is.
What he's trying to say is that...
Should I put this on? See, there will be no Skepta if there was not an Olamide. Gets it?
It's as simple
as
that.
It's a simple thing. Because telling me now that he's Skepta in my head, I'm like...
See, I'm telling you.
Skepta, how?
That's what I'm saying. He's just, I'm telling you, like, he's dying out, right? And he's just looking, like, for anything to say controversial or whatnot, just to trend.
He's mentally unstable.
That's what I'm saying.
So
like, he's on his... Let's call it his 8th strike. We have two more times before Portable is off this table, and that's some period. That's some period.
Like, who goes about saying that? It's just like, I mean, him saying that,
I mean, why do you have to even say anything at all?
Jeez.
Why do you have to say anything at all?
Hey, good.
So I'm saying, like, he just wants to...
This guy needs help, for real.
We've been known. He needs
help, for real. No. Is it this particular story that we just took now? I can confirm to you guys that Portable is not feeling well, for real.
Never been, never has, never will.
What? Like, how now? It's just like saying that, the first 2 steps, when it comes to, like, staircase or something, is not important. How do you want to fly to the upper one? Saying that you're giving grace to Skepta.
You take a leap of faith now. Apart, quote unquote, according to Portable.
I beg. Moving on to the person that's very important on this table. So we have here, which is the last story, we have here actress Lolo. For us that know Adakun, okay. We have here, was raped by a colleague 6 years ago. This story is very, it's a lot actually. You know, given the stories we've been hearing about sexual assault and all, I mean, we've heard from Natasha, that's Senator Natasha. There's a whole lot, you know, when it comes to, you know, sexual assault and honestly, this one
it's
just
a
broke
sad
me the
truth.
more.
You know what I'm gonna say, like, and
Tell
I feel
me.
like this is honestly like a very sad truth. I feel like every woman, you know, at some point of their life,
Yes.
whether like, you know, them being young, you know, them growing up
Yes.
to like, you know, them being old, they go through some sort of, you know,
Sexual assault. I agree.
some sort of like, you know,
I
essay,
agree.
you know, just like, yeah, and it's very sad to see because like I know even here on this table, it's like you can't tell me like when you were growing up, like there were not certain things that happened to you that you
Yeah.
were like, yo, like now looking back, like you're like what the hell, like what the hell was this? And it's just very sad because like and another problem is that like when these things happen, a lot of women are actually like, you know, more so scared
Yeah.
and traumatized and, you know, terrified to like, you know, speak up. So like they just, you know, end up like, you know, bottling it in,
yeah.
you know, convincing like, you know, themselves that like, oh, it's okay, like what
Yeah.
happened was okay, like it wasn't that bad. Meanwhile, like it was awfully like, you know, horrible. And like these things are things that like, you know, should not be happening, like they should not be normal. But yet again, like we see it happen every single day with majority of like you know, like us young girls,
Yeah.
or like, you know, just women in general.
It's really crazy, man. And given the kind of, you know, person that she is, coming out to say this, I know for sure that's definitely going to have been like a lot for her.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not even far-fetched. It's just 6 years
and
ago.
then, like, you know, like your own colleague is crazy.
Someone
and
that
this
you
is
see
why, like,
almost every
that's
time.
what I'm saying.
That's
Like,
crazy,
this is why,
man.
like, you can really, like, you know, never really trust anyone because, like, you would literally think someone is your friend until they're just not. I don't know. Like, I really just don't know why men, you know, feel the need to, or feel like it's okay to, like, you know, take
that's the problem,
advantage
because
of.
Again, I think about it every time. What exactly are they thinking in their head? Because, I mean,
Fantasies.
I was one of those persons that, you know, got all of these things right from when I was young. I mean, 2, 3, 4 times. So I know for sure. But, like, back of my head, I'm always asking, what exactly are these men thinking? Like, what exactly runs through their head? I'm confused. You're seeing a small girl, she's not fine, she doesn't have back, she doesn't have front.
Like it's just so
Man.
very it's very sad because like if you even I don't know if you know about this recent story, like it's an ongoing thing in South Africa,
Yeah.
about this girl. I think her name is Twetwe. You know about it?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
do.
the 7-year-old girl who was literally like raped and sexually assaulted by like
Yeah.
her principal, and that same principal is trying to like lie and stop her from going to school.
wow.
It's like the people that, you know, are meant to, like, you know, protect you,
Yeah,
you know,
guide you
offer
and
you
all.
help and safety and whatnot.
And
They're
the
the
ones
real
doing you-
monsters in society. Like
Man.
they're the real people that like you're actually like, you know, terrified of, and it's just like, why is, you know, like why. And now like see how Lolo mentioned, like whenever like she sees the said, you know,
Yeah.
co-worker, she's trying like, bro, and why wouldn't she be? And it's like you have to like, you know, see these people every single day and like deal with like, you know, like the trauma and it just it does a lot to a person really mentally,
Yeah.
and every like just all around.
I just hope that, I mean, for me, when people come out to say the certain things,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's that belief system that, oh, things that you're
Justice.
getting better,
Yeah.
you know, mentally and all, because it takes a lot for you to even summon the courage to, you know,
To
talk
say,
about it. Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I
a
hope
lot,
that she
honestly.
does get like, you know, the justice and like, you know, the help. I would say more so like, you know,
That's
just
the,
help.
that's the
that
problem that she was even saying, because again, if you come out now and mention the person's name, it look like you're either trying to, you know how it
And
is
they'll
now.
say-
They say
yeah.
you're cloud chasing.
Yeah, or
they'll say
something
all
like
sort
that.
of. Nobody would really want to believe. They'll say, because this person don't
But
live
more
in there now.
so, it's not even a
it's
thing.
crazy,
Of,
man.
I feel like she just needs to, you know, like go, you know, get like herself, like, you know, personal help, to, like,
Yeah,
you know,
I'm very sure that's what she's
overcome
doing.
like the whole situation. And once again, like, I don't know, man. Like, man, you guys are meant to, like, you know, like be protectors and like, you know, like be like shields and guides, right? It's like, why hurt the people you're meant to protect? Like, it's really sad. Do better.
Do better.
With
Emphasis
that being
on that,
said,
really. Yeah, with that being
I'm
said,
done talking.
make we dey waka wa waka,
I
abeg.
swear to
We'll see you
God.
guys tomorrow.
We shall.
It has been an exciting one.
Very
Yeah.
much so.
Bye.
Bye. Hey besties, it's your girl Oni Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Oni Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.